I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles into bath. We smoking symbiote. We smoking shit in a glass pipe, blowing the Lord's bubbles. We smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you. Top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, man. I threw diamonds at the strip clubs under the Great Pyramids. I pushed the camel through the eye of a needle. I have seen the Magna Carta. I have seen the Eye of Horror. I was flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before y'all even became a Type 1 civilization. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, shit. Last guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves. The last thing he ever saw was the price tag on them. Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'll kill you, you stupid piece of shit.
Torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fists and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. And I know soon come my time, but in my mortal hell is burned. But I did not the time. I'm taking past the point of no return. Wage war like no tomorrow, cause no hell there won't be one. For all who deny the struggle, the triumph and overcome. Strips away, few of them that up to there. On our winds, rise begin when the sun descends. And found with few will ever know. Have seen the truth beneath the glow of the ebb and flow. Where the roots of all mysteries grow. I am below, so far below the bottom line. Transmitting line, transmissions rise from the depths out of control blood. Suspended glance and I'm blinking eyes. Imminent gaze cast on the path that runs, on the path I find. And claim is mine, ride the way of unrest. Made to make me shine as a testament to all the ways of the blind will never get. Ship or shake by my disrespect. Dismiss this life, worship death. Cold blood night of serpent's breath. Exhale like smells from the endlessness in the bottomless well of emptiness. Can't hold to evoke what we represent. Secret order, elitist order, creeping fire, seizing power. Riders up, the loop is our. I am bound, time is gone. Blue light drawn, fly till dawn. Sacrifice to rise beyond. Deep inside, the violent calm of the coming storm. In blood sworn, to glorify and for life adorn. With all that dies to become unborn. I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fist and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I am the beast I worship. I close my eyes and seize it. I clench my fist and beat it. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. I am the beast I worship. Anytime before time I'd run withdrawn. Stirred like psychotropic signs. The smell of torn, flesh blade dry. I have sworn the best is slide. Vomiting forth, flames of fire. And older than ancient force that slays this life with no remorse. The spiral storm, the flames inside. The torch I raise, the force I ride. Feel my vessel go up in flames. Flesh will slip by the unnamed. Direct connection to the source. Vestment of a natural force. Forever burning black torch. Wisdom of the old and true. Possessed by the chosen few. Shining to reveal the words of the darkness that pervades all that is and ever was. Inferno of witches' blood. Worship is not on bended knee. Nature knows not a mercy. To pray is to accept defeat. Power pisses on the weak. Thou and be headed by the beast. Beggar on a bitch's leash. Scum is desperate for relief. Worship is the way I ride. Reaching currents through the heart. Storms that force the false deny. Worship the flame with which I rise into apocalyptic skies. Harsh winds flame on flesh to bone. In splinter skeleton I roam. to call my own. But the path I walk alone, the hunger burns within my gut as my bones turn into dust. And I know soon come my time, but in my board a pair was burning. But I've been out the time, I'm taking past the point of no return.
Whoa. Good evening, everyone. You may notice I'm early. You may also notice I'm not playing Bowser's Inside Story. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to lie to you. Last night I got hit with a wave of self-destructive ideation, and for but a moment, I briefly considered trying to find a way to destroy myself without actually dying, because I have a pact with several people to remain alive. I have since decided that doing so would not be worth it, mainly because I do not have a safe and healthy method of self-inducing a coma. I don't feel like potentially dying to blunt force trauma. That being said, how about that Chainsaw Man chapter today? One hell of a transition over into the game. I just realized the game is not being captured. You may notice I'm using the still image. That's because I don't know if Elden Ring is going to kill my computer. I don't know if my computer is going to explode and take me with it. God, I hope it does. But yeah, we're doing the Millhouse run. My Megamind run, which I was playing in my free time before, is gone. So now I have to make do with picking up the pieces with Millhouse. I did just kill Godric the last time I logged in. You may notice this is on medium quality, so it's not going to look particularly fantastic. Hang on, did those pieces of shit turn on motion blur? You get that out of here. Now we're talking. How many runes do I have? Speak to me. Speak to me, yellow man. Get that in there. I think I already have those. You may notice. He's playing a magic user. I am. Alright, what location do I have marked on my map? The next map piece. Got it. Actually, I wonder. If I do this, but I don't turn up the, but I don't turn up arbitrarily turn up the ray tracing quality. Will that still work? You, I look just like Buddy Holly. Uh-oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care. Why do I have Buddy Holly stuck in my head again? Oh yeah, before I forget. Just before this, finished the mixing and mastering for the next cover. Yeah, I got Fly My Wings done in one evening. Onward, my trusty steed. Now, full disclosure, I cannot do co-op with viewers or otherwise the sorts of people I would like to do co-op with, because I might have pirated this. I might be playing on an illegally acquired copy. He's right behind me, isn't he? That guy's right behind me, isn't he? There's Scary Mike. Scary Mike is out there. putting Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory in Elden Ring. Call that Sheldon Ring. Ah! Hey, big guy. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble, okay? Jeez. Let me see, what am I rocking? Oh, right, I got the magic in my weathered straight sword, so it scales off my intelligence. Ooh. Great, now I just have Buddy Holly stuck in my head. Is that better or worse than is that better or worse than having a stuck in my head? Oh, by the way. Good evening, Ava. All right, here we go. Whoa. There we go. Let's see what I forgot. What spells do I have? Oh yeah, Pebble, Swift Shard, and Great Shard. Nice. I want to die, but like it's manageable. It's within manageable parameters. All right. I want to die, but I'm not allowed to. So a coma will suffice, but I don't have a reasonably healthy way of inducing a coma, so I can't do that. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm going to have to tell all this to my counselor tomorrow, and that's fine. That's okay. I've survived through worse. You may notice I'm using the JPIF, the JPEG, the JFIF. That's because I don't know if this game's going to crash my computer. Benadryl quiche. I hate the taste of Benadryl. Hang on, I'm getting distracted. There's 5 people in here. Ooh. I need to stop obsessively staring into the viewer list. As fun as that is, it can't be good for me. All right, let's see. Yeah, I have decent spells equipped, I think. This is right next to an area with a bunch of guys. Let's see, let's see. Now, full disclosure, I've gotten not too far into the game before. I'm not going to lie and say I got decently far in. I've at least entered Raya Lucaria. But I kept getting walled by the Blowjob brothers right at the gate. That's what they call 2 guys who stand next to each other, right? Blowjob brothers? Oh, geesh. I need to sip my Kool-Aid. Let's see how bad the Great Shard fucks this thing up. Oh, half. Anyone else notice that headpiece they wear, the Glintstone sorcerers, their silly little headpiece looks like the Burger King mask? Like I look at it and I look at it and my brain just autofills the Family Guy bit that's like, ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done. I work at Burger King making flame boiled Whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like some would you like some fries with that? No, it's apple pie. Jeesh. I keep forgetting. Honestly, I should probably sit down and watch Family Guy again. Who knows? Maybe they... Yeah, Seth, huh? Yes, yeah, Seth MacFarlane, brother to John MacFarlane. Actually, that's wrong. Isn't there like a famous other guy named MacFarlane? Yeah, the Blowjob Brothers. Oh god, the white people are approaching. Come, my skeleton warriors! Kill them! Here, here they are. Oh, you never got to? I like them. I like just having silly little guys that I can summon. I especially like the skeletons because they just keep coming back. They don't stop. Yeah. I find that once you get like the toxic the toxic breath spells, just summoning a mimic tier is more than enough. Because you got two big guys going around with their garlic breath. Like how do you top that realistically? Like you can't top two guys garlic breath, you know? For me, I think I'm going to ah, geez, I can't reach him. I don't really care about the meta. Like, yeah, if I wanted to, I could, like, do blood spam until I hit, the perfumer weapons in the DLC. At which point it gets real silly. Like, I've seen video of what those perfumer weapons can do. And it's very funny. Comically large amount of damage. People cry about how hard the DLC is, but you gotta remember, these people also probably have like an insane build. Where it's like, oh yes, my 4D, 3D3. I'm going to do a jump attack and it's going to chunk the boss's entire health bar. And then they're going to call you a pussy for using magic, even though it does the same thing at range. Like, you notice that about people who get really uppity about people who use magic? They're always like, oh, you're not a real Souls gamer, you use magic. It's like, brother, explain why when you do a jumping attack, it takes out a quarter of the boss's health. Oh. Oh, who's throwing cum at me? Oh, he's throwing cum at me. Yeah. Like, for me, the beauty of the Souls game is that there's all these different, like, weird, wacky ways you can play. Like, if you want to be John Poison, the guy who shits and farts all the time and he poisons the enemies, you can absolutely do that. And if you want to be Guy with the Stick, the famous character whose entire gimmick is having a big stick, you can do that. Like, they made a specific damage type that deals a percentage of the maximum health for this game. And they gave it a cool lore explanation. And there's probably people who are going to be like, oh, but you have to cast spells for that, so you're a pussy if you use it. Like, they made this entire big interconnected way to do co-op with random strangers. And then they said, oh yeah, you could totally just, you know, play the game cooperating with people. Here's a specific covenant. Here's a specific, like, benefit for doing it. And you can also just kind of be an asshole and kill random players. And that's also, like, entirely a thing you can do. And that's something that I think is beautiful about the game. Listen, I'm gonna say it. I think the giant lobsters might be as scary as that. Like, whenever I see a lobster, I panic. I didn't mean to close range cast, but I'll accept it. Oh, he's rolling on me. Oh! Oh! I got kind of stunted on by the white people, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna... I keep calling them white people, but realistically they're more like fat gray aliens, which is also really fun. Like, listen, I would not... I'm not gonna lie. The Albinorics look like they belong at Cracker Barrel. Like, I don't know how else to explain the vibe I get from them. Like, they look like they belong in the Cracker Barrel. Like, you go to the Cracker Barrel, and you're gonna see at least 3 people that look like that. Is there any, like, special basement in this area, or can I just pass by it? Because I know some ruins have a special little basement full of secrets. But I don't think I ever found one for this area. Oh, hang on. Hello? It's just telemarketing, I think. I don't know. I couldn't hear most of the call because it was playing through my earbuds. And I don't have my earbuds in. I have my headphones on. But it was coming from, like, a credit agency or something. So, like, oh, no, I haven't beaten this game before. I got up to entering Raya Lucaria and messing around in Caelid, or as I like to call it, Florida. But the only bosses I've beaten are like Godric, the Margit fight before Godric. Is that a bear? Oh god, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. Ooh! Ooh, yeah. In general, especially for like FromSoft titles, farming anything just kind of isn't fun or great. So if I remember right, over here somewhere, I think is where the key is. I'm trying to remember from my prior playthrough where I was playing as Megamind. Item crafting? Oh yeah, I do happen to be out of fire pots. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I know for a fact I probably have, like, little bubbles of souls. Where are my soul bubbles? Honestly, like, no Joshin, no lies. I'm pretty sure that there's people from Ontario who basically want me dead because of some debt my mom accrued. Ooh, yeah. I don't even remember how you get a lot of the Covenant items other than PvP or co-op from Dark Souls 1. Like I just know the one for big pyromancy gamer guys is you just offer humanity. Debt collectors should be sentenced to fucking prison. Death sentence. You're telling me you're gonna track me across the country over some stuff my mom did under my name? I never agreed to pay that back. I do not claim ownership of this debt. Get out of my fucking way. I don't have money. What are you going to take from me? Let's see. If I can get my poise up a little. No, community service is too kind for them. Expecting a debt collector to do anything for the service of anyone other than themselves is kind of foolish. We need debt collectors tracked down and killed. Is that an extreme position? Yeah. Do I sincerely believe it with my entire pussy? Yeah. Get them out of here. No one wants them here. Ooh, I'm a debt collector. I'm gonna pester you across the entire country. Yeah, why don't you drink me? Why don't you suck me? Why don't you ice road truck me, brother? At least the argument with tax collectors is that, realistically speaking, under the perhaps foolish assumption that a portion of that money is going toward making sure the roads aren't full of potholes, you know, they have a purpose in a larger, like, collection of people. What do debt collectors do other than ruin people's lives? You know who you know who debt collectors often target? Poor people. Because oftentimes poor people end up in debt, which further reinforces their, you know, economic misfortunes. You know who tax collectors target? Hopefully everyone. Now, of course, hopefully, doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. Ah, yeah, the key is over here. But, like, I've never once heard of a debt collector going after, like, some multimillionaire who just decided, I'm not going to pay this bill. It is almost universally people who can't, who actually legitimately cannot pay. And, you know, because sometimes cutting off a service is too much effort, or they don't have a phone to cut off that service the proper way, they just kind of skip. Or like my situation where I'm being hounded by an internet company because my mother put the internet bill under my name because she got banned for not being able to pay. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like fucking the rich should pay much more in taxes. Like Ronald Reagan, curse upon his family, pox upon his country, decided we're gonna let the wealthy do whatever they want, and that's gonna trickle down. The trickle never came. The trickle never came. And now it's everyone's problem because he... yeah, the trickle was piss. It was the rich pissing on everyone else. So now the world has to deal with horrifying necromancer Ronald Reagan's continued hold over the planet. And how now I have to pay over half my paycheck in rent. When realistically, like, mortgage, 15%. Rent should be 20%. Like every month I look for another place for if, not even a guaranteed when, if I get on the disability payments and they give me a decent enough payout. Always like the 900 places, basically just like an entire basement instead of just one room, which is pitifully, like, barely livable. And I'm choosing to blame that all directly on Ronald Reagan. I'm checking... I have a big ol' Bunch of notifications on Tumblr. Ah, yes, the Bass Pro Pharaoh. People are looking at my post about the Bass Pro Pharaoh. I don't think I ever explained the Bass Pro Pharaoh bit on stream. The White Pharaoh. I keep forgetting about the Mormon White Pharaoh. God damn it. But the explanation is, imagine a mummy, a shriveled up mummy, like the comedically fake Egyptian from good old Courage the Cowardly Dog, but he's wearing a trucker hat and he talks like Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy with a thesaurus specifically. So you get sent to the Bass Pro Pyramid to be judged by the Bass Pro Pharaoh for your crimes. And he, if he judges you guilty, he says, "Get her done." And then the guys in fish costumes come and they assault you. Not like sexually, physically. They harm you. They beat you to death. I don't know why I felt the need to clarify that. I think it's because people often use the term assault loosely to mean either the beats you to death kind or the fucks you to death kind. Either way, that's a situation I don't want to be involved in. Oh yeah. I came upon a revelation recently. I did the math. I did the math. I did the counting. Right. The word Iowan has the same number of syllables as the word animal. So as soon as I connected these two facts, Iowan, like a person from Iowa. So as soon as I connected these two facts, like the back of my skull was just da 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 da. Iowa is a state in the United States of America that is notable for corn and corn. Oh! I almost killed the Blowjob Brothers. I almost did it. But like, as soon as I made the connection that Iowan and animal have the same number of syllables, it's just it's fucking. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? Somebody help me tame this Iowan I have become. just fucked up and crazy in there. The best part of dying with absolutely no soul, no souls to your name is the fact that all right, I need to put on my big boy armor. Oh, look at me, I'm a knight. I'm fat rolling now, aren't I? Nope, nope, still medium load. So if I, yep, that's the same roll I was doing. Oh! 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 Yep. I can't fucking believe this. I'm getting killed by Burger King. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. I work at Burger King making flamboyant whoppers. I wear paper hats. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? I think I need my normal sword. I think they take reduced damage from magic. So if I use my weak dinky normal sword, it should do more nonsense, right? Do I have any grease? Fire grease. Oh. Dragon wound grease. I'll save that. I need to find a normal weapon that scales with intelligence. Like I could go down one of them caves and see about grabbing a Oh! No, no, no! Please! Oh, shit. You notice those frame drops? Jeez. OBS is doing something mean to this thing. Let me check. No drop frames thus far, though. So those frame drops, all in-game. Somebody help me tame this IO when I have become... God, I'm actually going to make that a full cover if... like, I'm going to write the entire damn thing if I ever move to Iowa. Like, fat chance I'm ever moving to America, God forbid. I need to figure out how to effectively kill these boys. That's what I'm saying. Moments where you can see my character's face and you just see how yellow he is. Just fucking take me out of it every time. Well, yeah, why would anyone... new tuber? No, I'm just using the PNG because I don't know if VTube Studio is going to kill my computer while playing Elden Ring, and I don't want to risk it. Oh god, oh god. Oh. Yeah, 15 years before the Barbarian Siege, yeah. I'd say even going 10 years ago to America willingly would be a stupid decision. In general, America was a stupid decision. Alright, so obviously putting on my big boy pants is not working. Back into my cool wizard robes. It would be really funny if America were to, like, actually fall apart into a bunch of smaller nation states. And then, like, make EU number 2. But, I don't think they will. I think America is just going to collapse. And then, hopefully, if we're lucky, after the collapse, the, various natives will reclaim their land. That's the goal, really. I kind of hope the same thing happens to Canada in the long run, because I don't know how we're gonna recover from what Justin. I don't know how many images of blackface there are of me Trudeau has done. There's no coming back from Trudeau, basically. Oh. Nope, no, no, no. You can't hurt me. I'm opening a door. Oh. Approach me. Grace, Grace, Grace. Yes, yes! I never have to go to that door again. Oh! That's okay. I died, but that's okay because I discovered the Grace. It's on my map. It's on my map. I can fast travel to it now, I think. No way. I just respawned at it at the newest one I discovered. Yeah, well, let's get a closer look at Millhouse. This is not a good place to showcase my Millhouse build. There are a lot of problems people cite with Dark Souls 2, and I don't really care about them. Like, ooh, what? Like, oh, it's the weirdest one. Yeah, that's good. More games should have really weird sequels that try all sorts of new stuff. Yeah, FromSoft's best qualities are when they're getting weird with it. Except for Eternal Ring, which is by far the worst one. Honestly, more games should have world tendency. Oh! What the fuck is this thing? Whoa! Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh! I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing. Get that thing away from me. The more I hear about world tendency, the more I kind of wish more games did that. Oh. Like oh! Get it off me! Get it off me! Oh! Whoa. There's an item over here. Grace Mimic. Useless. Yeah, Mudman surprise. I am worried about my health. I'm going to run back in there. Going to go back inside. Honestly, if you want to see like a game where the damage calculation is absolutely fucked up and crazy, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, where the higher the level you are in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, the less damage you'll do, the more you'll miss, and the less criticals you'll get. Like, increasing your stats in that game peaks at level 30. And it's all downhill. Oh, yeah, and having to deal with that encounter rate all while running in a circle to get the full moon for the special chests. Luck and speed do basically nothing in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne as well. They did not fix any of the math problems for the HD re-release, by the way. So if you want, like, Nocturne, but the stats actually matter, you're gonna have to play the hard type. And even then, the hard type's not too bad. Yeah, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. And then they charged you $10 to have Dante again in the re-release. Because Dante was technically exclusive content for the English version of the Maniacs release. Oh! I cast Big Sword. The funny thing is, right, Bayonetta is in a Shin Megami Tensei game. The mobile Shin Megami Tensei game. Oh, I just leapt over that guy. The same mobile game that has, like, Guts from Berserk and basically every other, like, collab character I want in a main series game. Like, imagine. Yeah, Guts and Shirk from Berserk are in the mobile game. Unfortunately, the mobile game kind of sucks. Who up berserking their burr? Oh! Okay, I need to run. What if I just run past all this? Oh! It's doable! Oh! Oh! No, 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 no. So theoretically, if I keep running this way, I'll eventually run into a Grace, right? No. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Oh! Scary man, scary man. Oh, oh, oh. I've made a grave and continuous lapse in judgment. But yeah, Guts. I still need to catch up. I think I've read up to the end of the Conviction arc. Right around there. There's still a lot that I need to catch up on. It's so bad. It's so sad, by the way, that the Lost Children arc is constantly cut out of adaptations, because like that arc really really encapsulates a lot of what Berserk after the Golden Age arc is going to be about. Like, there's a lot of themes that they set up, and a lot of a lot of stuff ends up referring back to that in some way. That the fact that a lot of adaptations that cover the stuff after the Golden Age just kind of misses out on by just not including. Hey, big man. Ooh. Oh. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh. Yeah. Like, I've seen people say Berserk can't be adapted, which, considering a lot of the subject matter, at least early on, that's fair. I don't disagree with that assessment. But also, like, oh yeah, you're right. They even had the courtesy to cut out the guy whose entire gimmick is "I love rape and violence." Like, I remember that guy from the manga, and I'm not upset with his I think his name is Wild. Yeah. Like, I'm okay with Wild being left out, just because his entire gimmick and personality is "I love rape and violence." And I don't think that's a good character trait to have. Yeah, it cut out Wild. It had a very, very nice style. Yeah, Griffith looks flawless in the 97 anime. If anything, I'm only upset that they cut out the slug count and replaced him with a fucked up Snake Man. Yeah. Like, ideally, I would get a studio to do this all 2D. I won't say Mappa because I am on bad terms with Mappa considering how they treat their workers. But just get. Oh! You sly dog. What the f— Oh no, my jar crimes, they've come back to haunt me! Oh! The jar appears. But ideally, I would get new anime, all 2D. Get the designs as close to the old 97 anime as possible. An extra like 1 episode, like 2 episodes Black Swordsman at the beginning, 2 episodes Black Swordsman at the end, and good old as much of the Egg of the King arc as you can reasonably fit into a few episodes. Like, I'm assuming that we're getting a full season of this. You know what they say about assumptions, though. Whoa! Oh, man. Oh, man. I got owned. I was close to owning that guy, though. I was close. It can be done. I think I need to swap over some of my health flasks over to FP flasks. Yeah. Like, I can imagine how hard it is. Congratulations on the fastest hands in the West, Barley Parley. I can imagine how heartbreaking it is to have the man himself pass away after such a long time working on this arguable masterpiece. And I am glad that they're at least continuing it. I still have to catch up before I decide if it's like really good. But the fact that they decided, yes, we're going to keep going, means a lot. At least to me. Between Miura passing and Toriyama passing, a bunch of the people responsible for a lot of the stuff I grew up like as an avid fan of, just passing, it really hurt. It was not fun. Like, so far, this has been kind of an evil hell year. Oh! And I get a distinct feeling it's going to continue to be an evil hell year. But as long as, you know, I keep strong and I do my best to keep my head up, eventually the good times are probably going to roll in. Eventually. Not now. Not soon. Just eventually. If there's any long-standing lesson to take from Berserk. Oh! Hey now, hey now, hey now. It's that if you keep struggling, things will eventually work out. Oh! Ah! I just lost 2,000 runes. I keep forgetting about the pot. I keep forgetting about the pot. To be fair, I'm extracted. I'm distracted, not extracted. Yeah. It's almost a little reassuring that Dark Souls kind of bites that flavor a bit, but it does so in a way that feels respectful, and it has its own silly nonsense going on. Summoning pool is now functional for a man who is offline and can't go online because he's playing a pirated copy. Yeah, like, get good. While sometimes it can be a valuable tool against people who are like, oh, this game is too hard. Or even though I'm, you know, doing all this, it's like, most of the time, get good is practically useless. What should be said is, if you keep trying, eventually it'll work. Because that's more accurate to what happens. Like, struggling with a boss, keep trying, eventually it'll click. Eventually you'll get it. And that's much more useful than just saying, get good. Because one, how does get good translate to some builds? Like, oh, a get good for a sword guy build is much different from a get good for a casting spells guy build. And also, it sort of reeks of an unearned elitism. Because it's like, we're both playing the same game. Actually giving tips is more useful than just telling me to get good. Yeah. Like, I call the, like, get good ideology like the Lautrec mind virus. Because it's like, that's basically what Lautrec was all about, right? Like, he was like, oh, you're this, like, dipshit new guy. I can just kill your firekeeper, right? I'll do that. Like, he's kind of just that guy. Just not great in any reasonable measure. Like, the only good Lautrec has in him is you can kill him for his cool ring that helps you out a lot. Oh, yeah, I suppose. If I'm killing someone, if I'm doing a quest line just for the armor, I want to like wear the armor. Like, I can get 4,000 souls easy by just killing a bunch of enemies. That armor is like, you know, ooh, nice, cool, this looks cool. I want to wear this. Hey, not bad. Yeah, that's the thing. I can get that I can get that ring before gargoyles, and I can like enjoy its benefits for the rest of the game because it's the ring of favor and protection. Why would you take that off? Like, it breaks if you take it off, and it increases your equip load. Like, it's a fucking no-brainer. Yeah. Like, it makes no sense, logically speaking. Like, why would you wait basically the entire game to get the best ring? When you really, really could just have it now. Have it now and stop this guy from killing your, like, Firekeeper right at Firelink Shrine. Oh, oh. I got owned. But I at least got owned right next to the Grace, so I didn't lose my stuff. I think the closest I've gotten to the Lord Vessel is being able to route directly from Firelink to Quelaag. And then I nearly killed one of the gargoyles once. Damn. Like, I'm not particularly great at these games. Oh. I have... So breaking news, my sister just sent me something very funny, a very funny little anecdote. One time, her roommates were naming off different thrift stores in the city we're in, and one of them said the Soviet Union instead of the Salvation Army. God, I wish. Doesn't the Calamity Ring, like, increase the amount of damage you take? Here comes Burger King. God, when I was trying to find a place, I had a choice right at the end between moving into a bedroom that's exactly the perfect size I need, or staying at a Salvation Army shelter. The only difference is like $50 additional for the place I'm in right now, and hey, I can say it honestly more worth it than staying at a Salvation Army and having to be closeted the entire time. Oh! Ah, shit. Oh. Yeah, like more like affordable public housing blocks generally everywhere would be nice. Like, take some of those like overpriced apartments, especially in the city I'm in, convert them over to like public housing, you know. That would be much preferable to $1,500 for a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, I remember a lot of places used to have like dedicated subsidized housing for artists. That'd be nice. That'd be cool, I think. We should bring that back. No pressure. It's just that the way the way landlording works is literally just evil. Ooh. Here we go. How are we doing on... Oh, yeah, here he comes. Here he comes, rougher than the rest of them. The best of them, tougher than leather. Oh! Wow. I am close to another level up. Hang on. Yesterday when I went grocery shopping, I got a very large club-sized bag of chips. Let me tell you, even if they're like the kind of bad no-name brand chips, $5 for enough chips for like 2 or 3 days, that's an insane deal. Here we go. Hang on, I'm paranoid. I'm listening to something in the background. I need to check if that's bleeding in. Okay, good. I made sure to mute the music source. Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's get everything back where it's supposed to be. Yeah. You know what? If it's not bringing me joy anymore, I think I might dismantle the summer of marathons. Because like it's obviously not a format that's working. And I don't want to get burnt out on something that I thought was going to be a very fun, like, silly little event. I just lost roughly 4,000 runes. Okay. Let's travel backwards a bit. Let's go back. Let's go back and let's see if there's anywhere else that looks fun to explore. This way I don't get frustrated and give up on the game too early. Oh, you know what? I think I know the problem. There's no upgrades on these. Like, this is only a +1. This is basic. This is basic normal. I think I know the problem. I think I know the problem. Oh! Man openly playing unfinished build, asked to leave the round table hold. It's fine. I'm not near finished the game yet. It's fine if my build's unfinished. As long as I'm having fun, what's the problem? Ah. Oh. Feel bad killing all these marionettes. Ooh, a somber smithing stone. That'd be good if I had a boss weapon. Wait. Hang on. Oh, I can bring this back to Sorceress Selene. Very nice, very bigular, I would say. But yeah, I think I need to go and put some upgrades on some things. All right, where? Yeah, there we go. So if I remember right, the two bosses I need to kill before I can go forth with the DLC are Moog and Radon, right? Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job. Just lay out your... Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, time. My prayers are mine. Well, I've had my...
Oh, wow. So I think, yeah, if I bump these up. Yeah, the better sorcery scaling, that's gonna be nice. Ah, I need soul. Hang on, let me Let me shove a few of these down my mouth. There we go.
Back already, no matter.
There we go. That's much better. That's nice. That's some nicer damage, I think. And as I upgrade that, the intelligence scaling is going to get a little bit better. You. Look at all these nice ashes I have. I like starting with the Fanged Imp ashes because they're silly little guys. They're silly little guys and they give you bleed. They do bleed. They do magic damage. Pretty versatile, I think. Hit a +1 on these. Hit a +1 on these. Ideally, purely theoretically, I think just doing a whole reform on the way we do housing and food would be nice. You know, maybe make it so that $100 is more than 2 weeks of food. You know, bring the dollar back down, basically.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson? Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy.
Miyazaki, why did you leave her feet out?
I'll be sure to incorporate. Never lose that ink.
All right, let's see. What can I buy now? Glintstone Comet Shard. Ooh. And Star Shower. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Need some big intelligence for that, though. Gelatin eggs, my beloved. Hang on, I'm gonna go. That sounds like a 1950s food, but I'm going to... Let's see. Oh, it's like a... Oh, it's like a fake egg. Okay. Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. I didn't know about that. Huh. So it's, from what I'm understanding, egg substitute for people who have, digestive sensitivity to eggs. Or an allergy is what, or an allergy to eggs is also the use case I've, seen. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. It doesn't, seems nice. Seems nice. Sex stuff? Oh. Why are my emails open? Why am I checking my emails? Close that. Get Eldo Ring back. Here we go. All loops back around to sex, huh? Now, what's that old saying? Everything is about sex except for sex. Sex is about power. And it's just like... There's got to be something else, you know? Like, plugging everything into the same thing seems fun in the moment, but then you have to reckon with the implications of that. It's always about sowing. It's never about reaping. It is the fucked up and crazy world we're in. All right, let's see how good this damage is. Ooh! Cool. Yeah, me when I'm sowing versus me when I'm reaping. That's what it's all about. I may or may not have made a miscalculation here. Try dog summoning here. I don't think I can summon. I don't have the, Yeah, notice how the, hey, you can summon ashes here. Button isn't, live. Oh! Yeah. I think it's called a rebirth monument. That has to be present before you can actually, get silly with the summoning. Yeah, go forth, my beloved jellyfish. So now my, skeletal militiamen are just a little bit better. I keep forgetting that, it's actually better to, roll into an attack than it is to roll away from an attack. Because, rolling away from an attack puts you in the expected trajectory of the attack. So rolling toward the attack will put you where the attack has already been, which puts you out of the way of the attack. I keep forgetting that. Oh. Ah, great. Big boy knows I'm here. Oh, God. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. Ooh! You sure popped? Still thinking about that stupid joke I made earlier, Sheldon ring. It's just Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory and Elden Ring. I hate what The Big Bang Theory has done to like the mainstream conception of nerd media. But hey, at least it's over, right? I say as they confirm a young Sheldon spinoff. Someone upstairs saw me. Okay. I'm a little low on health. I think I might go and take a quick rest at the Grace. So how close are we to our next level, actually? Halfway there. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, I think going on and doing this instead of the usual is... doing this instead of the usual really brought my mood up. Probably actually finishing a cover as well. I'm feeling a lot better now than I was last night. So if I get that up, 2 more points, I think, I'll be able to afford to equip. I'll be able to equip the Comet Shard. Making a build that focuses on glintstone sorceries, call that the kidney stone build. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm aware kidney stones may be a touchy subject for many. No, I'm not gonna lie. I get it. I get uncomfortable thinking about kidney stones. Like, you're telling me that if I take poor care of myself, I'm gonna have rocks in there? Ooh. Which do you think looks better polished, a tonsil stone or a kidney stone? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I occasionally wonder what, like, these bodily minerals, I guess I could call them, the bodily gems, I don't know what to refer to them as, but like I often wonder what these rocks and such would look like if you just clean them up. Like, it's not that difficult a question to answer. You just need someone who's willing to give you their kidney or tonsil stone so that you can put it in the rock tumbler for a few days. Like, that doesn't sound like a lot to ask, but I can imagine that for some, being asked to keep a kidney stone or tonsil stone so that you can give it to someone who's going to polish it, I think that would be an uncomfortable question for many. I'm not an expert, but like, you know, kidney stones are a lot smaller. Oh, I would imagine. Given what they have to fit through, I'm not surprised. Not surprised in the least. All right, so but I could increase my endurance for a little bit more. I could go with a little bit more vigor. Who knows? Maybe a little more FP would be nice. Ooh. Nah, I'm going with intelligence. I keep forgetting that I'm using an Xbox controller and not a Nintendo controller. Ah! Ooh. Owned. Here we go. Whoa. Sometimes I have to reckon with the undisputable fact that in practical use, combat roll is basically like not gonna help much, especially in a close combat situation like the Souls series. But I can't deny how cool it looks. You know? Like, should you be rolling around all crazy style in the heat of battle? No. That's not gonna help much. Does it look cool? Yes. Yeah, come on, come on. Whoa! Rolled the wrong way. Oh. Like in practical sword fighting, if you spend a lot of time rolling around, that just, you know, leaves you open to attack, which is what I think the experts call less than ideal. What if I do this? Okay, okay. One more of a few more of those. I'm not gonna lie, there have been occasions where I've Googled polished tonsil stone, and I've yet to receive an image of one. So I'm going to assume no one has ever done it before. But what if they did? Oh, Wizard Man, if you want to hit me, you're going to have to walk around. Oh, Wizard Man. Oh. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Oh, Wizard Man. Oh, oh. Nice try. Wizard Man, are you going to approach me? Wizard Man. Your spells are no match for mine, wizard man. Oh! Wizard man was not ready for the consequences of approaching me. No, 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 no. I've defeated the wizard men. I've defeated the wizard men. Now what? Ooh, free item. Little goodie for me. It's just a multiplayer item. Oh. Nope. Ah, painting of a woman. Let me get a closer look at that. Where's my looking glass? Is it in here? Ah, here we go. Chat, how are we feeling about painting of a woman? Very nice, I think. I do say myself, I think very nice. A tip I heard a while ago is that if a bookshelf has no books in it, that's a fake wall. I don't remember from whence I learned this fact. I believe I was watching Brent Daniel when I learned of it. Of course, those of you unaware with the name, Brent Daniel, famous for doing a bunch of funny readings in the past. Transitioned very smoothly, might I add, to having a lot of fun streaming. I'm happy for him, I think. Paranoid that there's a scary guy up here. Then nope. But yeah, I heard him mention offhand while playing Elden Ring on one of his streams. Oh yeah, if there's no books in the bookshelf, it's probably fake. And lo and behold, that holds true. Now there's a boss there. I could use a grace, I think. I'm out of juice. I'm out of both flavors of juice. What a shame. I have to trek back so I can replenish my supplies, you see. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Ooh, wee oo, I look just like Buddy Holly. Uh-oh. I think I got that specific, like, brain parasite from, a Smiling Friends fan edit, which I dare I say, kind of an evil place to get a brain parasite from. Sort chest. Oh, I can put things away. If I want more power out of my sippy, I'm going to want one more golden seed. Let's go on a quest. Let's go on an adventure. Probably one over here. Everyone's favorite experience. Let's get lost. Let's see. I started half an hour early. So right about now would be a decent time to stop playing for the night. I could go and I could have some dinner, all that. I need to redo the schedule again, because I no longer plan on doing the summer of marathons. I think I'm just gonna do whatever the rest of the week. Which, you know, better, worse, it depends. I'd like to thank everyone for showing up. I'd like to thank everyone for making today just that little bit better, I think. Like, it may seem like a small act to you, but showing up here, especially on a day where I woke up not even wanting to be alive and somehow managing to make today much better, really means a lot to me. No outro music, obviously. Not really doing an outro today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably start late tomorrow because I have to go into town. And by into town, I mean downtown to get my bus pass renewed. There's going to be a whole thing. I'll probably have lunch while I'm out there. Leave on an empty stomach, come home full. Decent plan, I think. Who knows? I might continue the Millhouse journey tomorrow. Love yourselves, love others, tell people you care about that you care about them. Crank it like there's no tomorrow. And I'll see you. Have a good night. Rest easy.